I am Groot. First off, I absolutely love the soundtrack. I mean, once again, just amazing songs, and it's just awesome. I was lightly jamming out in my seat the whole time. It's just very toe-tapping music. You really get into it. The visuals and special effects, once again, are just amazing. Um, you really just you really get into it. Like all the little details that they have in it, just phenomenal. Like, grats to you guys for what you do. Um, Again, Guardians of the Galaxy, it's a ton of action, ton of laughs, like it usually is. I really did enjoy how this one, again, like the first movie, I love how they interact with each other. Like actual people thrown together by chance would act. Like, I mean, you have Avengers and you have other superhero movies or genres like that, like, again, Avengers or Justice League, things like that, where, they all kind of like work off of each other and just it's like one big unit. Heh, unit. Um, but Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like how people really would act, kind of. It's like, dude, why did you just blow up the ship? Did you seriously just steal the batteries that we've been protecting this whole time? Yeah, they were there. It's funny, but I mean, it's their personalities. Everybody isn't, this holy, like, holier than thou type person. And I absolutely love the fact that I've seen this Tumblr post going around so often where somebody suggests that their headcanon is pretty much that Guardians of the Galaxy is just a Dungeons and Dragons game being played by the Avengers in their downtime. And oh my god, it fits so well. As somebody that plays Dungeons and Dragons regularly, it really fits. Just the way they interact with each other, how they talk to each other, just the kind of like you can place their spots, just kind of like, okay, Rocket would be the rogue, and Drax is the barbarian, and Quill would maybe be the bard? I don't know. It's just, it fits so very well, and I just love it. I love it. And, like, with interaction for it, that's pretty much the whole gist of the movie, is just their different relationships with each other. Like, at the beginning, you see them, okay, there's a little bit of tension between everybody, and Drax and Rocket, they're kind of buddies, but at the same time, it's kind of like they're teasing each other, and, like, okay, there's sort of something maybe going on between Quill and Gamora, and it's just, Hades, knock that off. Hey, hey, recording here, dude. Sorry. Um, and through the course of the movie, it just plays on the whole relationship theme. You've got Quill discovering his dad. Like, this guy he's never really known has just kind of, like, comes in, saves the day, and is like, oh, by the way, I'm your father. And, like, at first, he's kind of like, I don't know if I can trust this guy. Okay, but, he's not really sure how he feels about his father at the beginning, because, you know, okay, are you really my dad? And he takes him to this planet, which he is the planet. And it just, yeah, that's totally not a what the fuck moment at all, you know. Oh, by the way, I'm a planet. What? And I mean, thank you, Drax, for summing up what I was thinking. And just, if you're a planet, how did you and his mom make him? And I mean, it actually kind of goes into detail with that, and it's really neat, and it's really well done. And Quill kind of starts realizing, you know, okay, so this is legit, and you really did love my mom. And I love how he keeps bringing up, you know, if you loved her so much, why did you leave her? Because, oh my god, that really comes into play later. I don't want to spoil too much, but I mean, oh my god, dude. Like, that was a genuine, I pretty much just kind of like, what? In the middle of the movie theater, just, are you serious? What? And then going a step further in the different relationships, you've got the struggle between Gamora and Nebula. I mean, they hate each other, they're kind of tolerating each other. Nebula's secretly helping them, but kind of also maybe backstabbing them. And then there's like the intense reveal of why Nebula hates Gamora so much. Which, it's brutal. I guess Thanos made them, like, fight each other pretty much, like, not quite to the death, but just constantly made them fight each other as kids. And Nebula, she'd always lose. And every time she'd lose, he'd, like, rip off her arm or, like, tear out her eye, like, just all kinds of gruesome things, and would replace it with robotics so that, you know, well, I'm going to turn you into the daughter that, you know, you should be. And it's like, dude is fucked up. But, I mean, it is just, like, it explains a lot of why she hates her so much. And I mean, like, this is kind of like the backstory movie, I guess, but it's not. And, I mean, all of that intense moment is instantly kind of followed by a joke to lighten the mood, which, it's funny, but at the same time, it sort of ruins it a little. But, I mean, even at the end of the movie, they end up kind of friendly. And I mean, I loved that they went that route and it didn't go all mushy or Disney happily ever ending for them. There's kind of hesitation on both of their parts and a little bit of fear, but also a willingness to change and try to make it work, and it's phenomenal. You have the other relationships, like Drax and Rocket. They're kind of buddies, and they're kind of picking on each other. Drax and Mantis, the really cute little alien chick with the antennae things, who can read emotions. It's like, okay, are they turning into an item? Are they joking? Are they flirting? You know, what's going on between those two? It's cute, and it kind of leaves you wondering, like, even at the end of the movie, it's like, are they getting together? Are they not getting together? What's going on with them? Kind of the same way through the whole movie, Gamora and Quill. It's like, is there something there? Is there not? What? Where is this going? And I love it. I love that there is so much play on actual, like, friendships and relationships. It was really nice to see. And then Yondu, the blue guy from the first movie, I didn't care for his character in the first movie. I thought he was kind of a dick. Like, he wasn't really the bad guy, but he definitely wasn't one of the good guys. But in this one, I'm still not, like, 100% on board with him. But, oh my god, he truly redeems himself in it. And again, I don't want to give too much away, but it's really, really awesome what he does. He's just, like, he really kind of helps Quill realize who he is. And again, great play on relationships. Overall, I did really love this movie. There was the nice play between action, comedy. Again, it's Marvel not taking itself overly seriously, which is nice sometimes. It was a little heavy on the comedy side, but that is part of what makes Guardians of the Galaxy so great, is it doesn't take itself as seriously as some of the other ones. Kind of like where I think Deadpool did so amazing is, again, it's kind of making fun of itself, but it's not. It just works really well. Would I say this is one of my favorite Marvel movies? No. I did really love a lot about the movie, but it's not one of my favorites. It has its place, and it's awesome. Trust me, it's awesome. We went and saw it in 3D, and it was phenomenal. The special effects were great, but probably still not one of my favorite of the Marvel movies. That being said, definitely if you haven't seen it yet, go see it while it's still on the big screen. Also, definitely make sure that you go to the bathroom first, because there are literally 5 credit scenes. Seriously, 5 of them. And I mean, it's absolutely worth it. Obviously, sit through all of them. But it is a great movie overall. I would highly recommend going and seeing it while it's still in theaters. So that does it for this week's Movie Review Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you really liked this video and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I am Groot. Bye!